Hey there, YouTube. So I'm gonna go through this fast. I mean, this is my own version of the beginner's guide to anime. Like, uh, I have a couple of series here that I would recommend to anybody who's just starting out in or just starting out in their anime journey. Like Bob Samurai, who's like a really who is actually an anime YouTuber I watched back in the day, who I still watch today, did a video like this. I mean, his video is actually like really well edited, and he talks about this some of these series more in depth. I mean, I just want to give my own take on it per se. And the first series I'm going to start off with is Yu Yu Hakusho right here. I don't own the anime, but you can stream the anime on Netflix. It's only 112 episodes long, so the whole story of Yu Yu Hakusho revolves around Yusuke Urameshi right here, who actually dies in the first episode of the series through a car accident by saving a little kid, and he basically comes back to life, does some spirit detective work, and fights in a dark tournament type of things, being down demons and stuff, and yeah, it's only 112 episodes. You can probably get through with this in a couple of weeks. It's only 112 episodes. You can stream it on Netflix. You can stream it on Hulu. Hulu only has the first two seasons, and you can and you can watch it also on Crunchyroll. So if you have a chance, please check out Yu Yu Hakusho. is actually it is actually from the same creator of Hunter x Hunter, Yoshihiro Togashi right here. This is the first volume of the manga. The manga is not that long either. It's only 19 volumes, and I highly recommend to anybody. I highly recommend this to anyone who wants a tournament fighter to actually read or watch. So I highly recommend everyone to watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, if you're already in anime and haven't really checked it out yet, I would still recommend it. But yeah, the next show the next series I'm going to be talking about is Death Note. It's basically about this. It's basically about this teenager named like Yagami, who actually finds a notebook that kills people by writing his or her name down in it. They instantly they will die of heart attacks, or he will write the cause of death. Yeah, right to next to the person's name. And there's this detective named L, who actually comes to Japan and figures it out right away. This is basically just a cat and mouse story, and it's basically maybe one of the more better written cat and mouse stories out there. And yeah, and I recommend giving this a watch. And true crime junkies would probably would like this series a lot. Like if y'all don't know this about me, Death Note was actually my gateway into watching anime. Of course I watched Yu Yu Hakusho years prior, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, Zatch Bell, uh, Dinosaur King, Shinzo, but Death Note was my true gateway into watching anime. And it's 37 episodes long, and you can watch it on Netflix and Hulu. So I recommend giving this a watch because it's not that long. Next up is a long form shonen, and it's Inuyasha. It's 167 episodes long. You can stream it on Netflix. You can also stream it on Hulu, and there is a 26 episode sequel to it called Inuyasha the Final Act, which actually runs through the rest of the story in about 26 episodes. It's basically about Inuyasha right here, and also Kagome right here, who have to find these shards of the Shikon jewel, the jewel of four souls, uh, and they have to save it from this evil mastermind named Naraku, who's half demon. And yeah, and I'm not gonna go over this because many people knows what Inuyasha is about, and yeah, that's that. And the next up is Bleach. Now, Bleach to me is, I would say, behind One Piece, is the second best shonen of the big three, especially its anime adaptation. If I have to say this, I think Bleach has the best anime adaptation of the big three. Like, many people can say it doesn't, but it does. And plus, there's not really filler moments mixed in with the canon episodes. Yeah, minus the characters from the minus the three characters from the Bound arc, which are really annoying. But besides from that, Bleach is really good. It's only 366 episodes with a sequel that's currently going right now, and it's called Thousand Year Blood War, which is supposed to be 52 episodes. Oh wait, okay, yeah, and it's supposed to be 52 episodes. Only 26 episodes of the Thousand Year Blood War has aired so far, and there's supposed to be like 26 more, and I think the other 13 is supposed to come out later this year, and I can't wait to watch it. So please give Bleach a shot. It's about this high schooler named Ichigo Kurosaki who becomes a Grim Reaper, who gets his Grim Reaper powers from this girl right here named Rukia Kuchiki. And I highly recommend Bleach to anybody who wants to watch one of the big three and don't want to watch Naruto or One Piece and wants to watch something really short. You can argue that Naruto is short, yes, but that if you don't count Shippuden or Boruto, but I say the shortest of the big three is Bleach. It's only 366 episodes for its original run, and only 26 episodes so far for the Thousand Year Blood War, which is like about 400 plus episodes. So you could probably get through like get completely caught up if you just skip the filler arcs. And plus, yeah, that's Bleach. Next up is an anime that I think not a lot of people know about. And yeah, like I'm just gonna get these two out of the way. Tenchi Muyo and Tenchi Universe and Warren Geminar. Like Tenchi Universe is actually part of a large series called Tenchi Muyo. One of the true pioneers of harem anime. And yeah, I gotta mention this to the slice of anime. Yeah, the quintessential quintuplets, even though a good series, don't get me wrong, I mean, I love the series, but calling it the best harem is kind of not true, since Tenchi Muyo actually pioneered what a harem anime actually is. Like, like this, like Tenchi Muyo by itself is maybe one of the most insane series I've ever watched. Maybe one of the more insane Japanese like franchises I ever watched. Like it's just balls off the walls insane. Like a mad scientist, a space pirate, two alien princesses, a galaxy police officer, and a little animal thing that turns into a spaceship. Like can't get even more insane than that. Like the slice of anime. If you're watching this video, I would recommend this to you if you haven't really seen it before. Like, I mean, I would still recommend this to you if you're interested. Like, yeah, and I'll recommend actually starting off with this first before watching the original OVAs, because there's like 30 of those OVAs, and yeah, spread between 5 seasons, and yeah, there's like a TV series, like there's a like this is the first Tenchi Muyo TV series. Yeah, Tenchi Muyo is basically good. Like it's great. One of my all-time favorites. I think it's like my second favorite series of all time, and I recommend anyone who's like a huge fan of like old school 90s and who's a big fan of like old school Toonami to actually watch this, because this was one of the series that actually did air on that old Cartoon Network block. And yeah, and I recommend giving this a shot if you haven't already. And I think this will be like a good gateway into the Tini Muyo franchise. So yeah, the slice of anime. If you're watching this video, please, I recommend this to you. I recommend you go watch this when you get the chance, because I believe you would actually like this and you will laugh your ass off. Like, seriously. Okay, so that's Tenchi Muyo. Now the next series, it is another 90s anime that I think not a lot of people talk about. It was on Adult Swim back in the day. Like it was actually on Adult Swim in like the earlier years of Adult Swim, when Adult Swim was just getting off the ground. And that series is Blue Gender right here. It's a 26 episode long series, and you can't really stream it anywhere because of Funimation. Yeah, rest in peace, Funimation. Like, this was actually taken off for legal streaming before Funimation merged with Crunchyroll, but you can still actually find this set on Amazon. And I recommend actually picking it up. And yeah, Blue Gender is about this about this character right here named Yuji Kaito, who wakes up in the year 2032, and it finds out that humanity is actually almost extinct, and the rest of humanity is went up to outer space, and the whole Earth has been overrun by these giant bugs called the Blue, like these bug type of creatures called the Blue, and yeah, and like, this is like Attack on Titan before Attack on Titan. Like, this is a 90s show, and I think like many Attack on Titan fans would really enjoy this. And it's only 26 episodes long. I mean, you could get finished with it in no time. And yeah, in the opening, break free. Listening to it in both in English and Japanese is, I would say, go listen to the opening. Like, it's on here on YouTube. Go listen to it. If that opening doesn't convince you to watch it, then I don't know what will. Just go watch it. Like, this is maybe one of the most violent series I've ever watched besides Gantz. And yeah. Now, then next up is the original Fullmetal Alchemist. I gotta say this. For people that only watch Brotherhood, y'all are really missing out on the really key moments within the series, because those key moments were actually adapted in the original series. Even though the original series went off to do its own thing, like during the second half, I say just give this original adaptation a watch, especially if you want to watch it in the English dub, because Alphonse here is actually voiced by Aaron Dismuke, the English voice actor for Senku Ishigami and Dr. Stone and Takumi from Dead Man Wonderland. Like, if you want to hear his earlier voiceover role, look no further than the original Fullmetal Alchemist. Because he does voice Alphonse in the original adaptation. In the second adaptation, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, he's actually voiced by Maxie Whitehead. Because around that time when Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood was getting dubbed, Aaron Dismuke's voice was actually getting a lot deeper. If you could definitely tell with Senku and actually Takumi, if you watch the dubs to those shows. So yeah, I recommend giving this original adaptation a watch. You don't need to watch all of it though. You only need to get like 30 plus episodes in, and then go ahead and start Brotherhood from episode 13. Episode 14. So, and Fullmetal Alchemist is basically about these brothers trying to get their bodies back, trying to search for the Philosopher's Stone, and this series is pretty fun, and it's pretty funny at points. So, and yeah, just a really good series overall, and I highly recommend it. Now, this last series I'm going to be talking about, it is actually maybe one of the more current animes out right now, and it's maybe one of the more current popular rom-com series, and that is My Dress Up Darling right here. And basically, my dress up darling, I don't really need to say anything about it. Everyone knows it. Everyone either loves it or hate it. And basically, I just recommend this series to anyone who is into cosplay, who like if you get past the fan service in the show, then you'll realize that you're watching like a really good series. Like it does have a good story to it. Like and a season 2 is supposed to be coming out soon. I don't know how soon because there hasn't been any release date for it yet. And you can actually stream this on Crunchyroll. So far, it hasn't really been on any other streaming services besides Crunchyroll, and then now it's shut down Funimation. But if you have a chance to watch this and you want to give this a watch, I highly recommend you do, because I mean it's not my favorite, but I definitely like it for what it is. Like I do have the manga up to the current volume, which is volume 10, and I know volume 11 is actually supposed to come out soon anyway. So yeah. So basically, this is my beginner's guide to anime, and yeah, and hopefully I don't have to record this video ever again, and yeah. So yeah, that's it for the video, and yeah, more videos coming out soon. Please leave a like, subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll be making more videos soon. And peace.